Okay, so Ford Territory 2010 SY2 thermo fans weren't coming on with the engine temperature. The thermo fan was coming on with the AC regulator. Once you turn the AC on, have the engine run and turn the AC on, the thermo fan would start up. But you could get the car hot and the thermo fan wouldn't come on. It was doing it, was working, put a new radiator and water pump in. Then I've gone through and had a look everywhere trying to work out what's going on. So I've pulled the fuse box out, checking out things. The battery's out at the moment, thermo fan's still out. I put in the new water pump, put in the new radiator, and this is the thermo fan. So I went through a lot of trying to work out the one thing that had me. I was playing with the relay switch thinking it was on the wiring in the relay, and this wire that goes down to it, where is it? There's 3 wires that goes to the thermo fan. 3 wires, 3-pin plug, plugs into a 3-pin plug. I was putting power to one of them's an earth, and the other 2, one's for the air conditioner and one's for the temperature for the thermo fan. I was putting power to those 2, and with another little battery that I had, and only one speed was working on the fan, and I couldn't for the life of me work out why. But this part is the back of that switch, so that bolts on there, and on the other side of that is this little doodad. Where is it? There it is. So that's a second-hand one I found and I've put on there, but this was the original one. So this doodaddy here wasn't letting the 2-speed fan work. Took me a long time to work this out. I'm not a mechanic or an auto electrician or anything by any means. So I've bumbled my way along to figure this out. Couldn't find anything on the internet or YouTube about it. Would have been good to know at the start. So simple. If your thermo fan's coming on for the AC or not, and not coming on for the temperature sender. I went chasing temperature senders and all sorts of stuff. None of that had anything to do with it. It was just this thing. And the reality is it probably was working. When I pulled the thermo fan out, you can see that it hangs down a little bit inside there. When I pulled that thermo fan out, I laid it face down, and I think I've done this damage. You can see that damage. I think I've done that to it myself. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know, but I thought the thermo fan was working before I changed the radiator and the water pump. I only changed the radiator and the water pump because the radiator started leaking a little bit. Old radiator, original radiator for it. Bought the new radiator, pulled that out, had a look at the water pump, and the water pump was weeping out of the telltale on it. So I changed the water pump while I was in the process. Think I've damaged this. Anyway, so I'm back to putting it all together now. I'm going to post this on YouTube. Hopefully it'll help a couple of years out, make life a little bit simpler, and hopefully this thing will go and work. Right, I've already tested that. I know that the 2-speed works on that. I put 12 volts to both those pins. 2-speed definitely works on the thermo fan again. Awesome. Thanks guys. Cheers.